take you guys on a little bit more scenic route today. I really like this area. And yeah, I just want to talk about some stuff. I know I didn't release a video this weekend. I was super busy with work and stuff. So yeah, I'm just filming a video on my way home from work today. We got a nice sunset outside. Gonna travel through a little bit nicer part of where I live, and maybe next time I'll even take you guys through a very nice part of a city in where I live. So yeah, I just wanted to come out with a new video. I got a few topics I want to talk about today. One of them is I commentated an esports tournament yesterday. So Resurgence, they had just their weekly 3v3 tournament, and I was a part of that. You can check that out on their Twitch channel. I think the VOD is still up there. I come in at about 2 hours and 30 minutes in, I think, is when a good portion of my time is there. But yeah, all right, let's see. I'm gonna go YOLO. Yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about are what do you guys think of BFA so far? I've been queuing a little bit of threes on my Warrior, easy, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit. You know, it's very hard for me to ready for this juke, ready, easy. It's very hard for me to enjoy retail nowadays, just because it becomes so stale so quickly. And I think a lot of people feel the same way, that it just becomes very stale very quickly. There's not a lot to do once you hit max level, and that's an issue that I think Blizzard really needs to tackle, because the system of grinding artifact power is really not a good system. People didn't really like it in Legion, and I'm very surprised that they carried it over to BFA. You know, basically they're replacing a lot of the end game grind with just a grind for one thing, which is to level up an item, and as time progresses on, that item becomes more and more powerful. Now, the reason why I don't really like this system is because there's never really anything new. You know, you always do the same thing. I'll give an example. Let's say you want to get up to man, this Porsche is really trying to catch up to me. Let's say you want to try to get to like 50 artifact level. You know, they'll pretty much soft cap you to a certain extent. I gotta get in this lane. They'll pretty much soft cap you, so you can only reach about 25 levels. And then, even though you're still able to level up your artifact power or your artifact weapon, it still takes very, very long, and until they release the next version of artifact power. All right, there, buddy, calm down. It's nothing but stop signs, dude. I don't know where you're going. So yeah, I don't know. I think they need to definitely rework that system. I'll be very curious to see what the next expansion is. Very curious to see what the next expansion offers. That Porsche guy is really weird. Some other stuff I want to talk about is I want to start talking about some of my other interests on this channel. You know, it's very, very classic WoW / just WoW in general orientated. And I want to talk about some of my other interests. You know, I like a lot of movies. There's some other games I like. And so yeah, one of my first topics I want to talk about is I've recently been watching a lot of MotoGP, which is Motorcycle Grand Prix. It's basically the equivalent of Formula 1, but for motorcycles, and it's very oh my gosh, that voice cracked. It's very popular in Europe, and just, you know, any country besides the Americas is what I've learned. But it's actually a very fun sport to watch. I've been in love with number 93, Marc Marquez. He's just absolutely slaying the 2018 MotoGP Cup right now. It's just so awesome to watch that guy ride. He has this amazing ride style. He's super aggressive. He knows what he's doing, and I think the best part of all is he's super young. And so, ooh, there's something going on up here. Oh, we got a cop. I'm gonna lane split all this, but let's see, some guy pushing his car. let's see, it's gonna be hard to focus. Oh, I think either a rear end oh, there's a triple rear end, I think. One car hit another and the other hit another car. Seems to me that everyone was okay there. I like to floor it in this little section just because it's nice straight away. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of MotoGP lately. The 2018 Grand Prix is out. It's very interesting to watch. I really like seeing all of the different circuits. There are so many different tracks that they go on in so many different countries that it's just really interesting to see the scenery. It's really interesting to see how different things are in different countries. And yeah, it looks like we're trying to lane split here with this other biker. He's a little bit slower, got a chopper, a little bit harder for him to maneuver. I'm probably gonna floor it through all this. Put my feet up. No one behind me, that's good. But yeah, I mean, sorry for being like not that talkative this episode. I don't really know. It's hard to find subjects to talk about, and it's hard to focus on writing at the same time. But hopefully I'm providing some good content for you guys to watch here. Another thing is, I know in my last video a lot of people were concerned with like my voice or my focus on the road, and I'll always be focused on the road. I'm not really concerned about me crashing, you know. All right there. The statistic for crashing on motorcycles is, I think it's 78% in the first 6 months of riding your bike. 78% of the riders crash, and so I have yet to lay down my bike. I did when I did my training course a few years back, but yeah, I mean, I've been an experienced rider for a while here. Now this is my favorite part. I'm gonna shut up and I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy the scenery. Now this is a beautiful lake here. We got a nice sunset. If we just come a little bit closer, a little bit more north. Ooh, there's a fire truck. I was probably responding to that accident, even though it really wasn't that bad. Everyone seemed to be walking away, which was nice. But this sunset looks very pretty here. It's about, let's see, 6:16 p.m., about 6:20. Looking over the lake, glorious view. I'd want to get a house on top of one of those mountains to look over towards the ocean, or to look over back towards some of the resorts and stuff over here. It's a very nice area where I live. I'm very grateful. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and just let you guys enjoy the rest. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching episode number 2. Give me some subjects to talk about, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys very much.
Allow me to show